so far, and I hope it continues, because I know it will.
Dun 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 dun.
Alright, so let me go ahead and set starboard, as Dimaga is up 1 game right now in this best of 7.
And that very same Dimaga is going to be spawning as the red Zerg in the top left spawn location, playing for MTW.
Yep, and his opponent, spawning directly below him, it is Empire's BEASTYQT.
We were discussing the potential of a 2-racks from a Beastie. Panda predicts it will happen. Panda predicts a 12-14,
Yeah.
and this is exactly the spawn positions that he would have wanted if he is in fact
Definitely.
going for that.
Yeah. I mean, you don't even have to proxy in these positions. Obviously, you won't have immediate knowledge that your opponent did spawn above you, but even if you position it down at the lower ramp here, entering your natural, it's pretty, it's a pretty decreased distance
Yeah.
that your Marines have to travel in order to get from point A to point B. Could always proxy them here as well. But this is always a little bit of a risk, despite the fact that horizontal spawns are disabled. In almost every tournament version, this one included. You have the risk of your opponent scouting that, and if a Zerg scouts it early, you can definitely still hit and deal a fair amount of damage, but it's definitely decreased a little bit, depending on how well the Zerg reacts.
Absolutely. And the first of the racks is going down. Will it be a second one? Where are you going, SCB? Yeah, he is going horizontal area, so I think we'll probably see a
That's 12-14. Oh,
yep,
snap.
12-14. No, it's 12-13.
Oh, it's 13.
Haha.
He's been doing this recently, and QXC did this the other day as well. I don't know. Generally, the 12-14 is like the eco variant, because you don't delay an SCV. Your orbital is going to be slightly delayed with this. But... Oh, he's actually going for an immediate wall-off? No, this is actually going to be a scout. So he's looking to hit early with this, possibly the first Marine or two. Dimaga's Overlord is positioned to scout the location of the barracks, but will get out of harm's way, even without the speed buff. It was so weird that the first couple weeks of the Heart of Swarm beta, where everything was patch 1.5, or patch like pre-patch 1.5, so there wasn't, or whatever the hell the last balance patch was.
Seriously?
Yeah, because it was 3-range queens and normal speed overlords.
Oh god.
I remember. Do you remember that when we casted DreamHack? I forget.
Yes!
It was Grubby
Ohana.
versus yeah, that one Ohana map. Where I was like, oh, what?
Yeah, I was like, Panda, when did they nerf queens back to 3-range?
Oh my god.
Alright.
I don't think DreamHack ever went public about that, but it did affect a fair amount of games. Alright.
I love how nobody noticed it until we pointed it out, though.
Yeah, that was really weird. Even the pros were like, doesn't matter. Beastie positioning a bunker up on the high ground immediately. 2 more SCVs do join the fray, and a couple of Marines following us up here. It does look like he wants to go for that Overlord immediately. Oh no, he's just getting in position to put a 3rd bunker in here. Yeah.
Not done. And this is going to do so well. It's going to be so hard to actually get those Marines. He does force the cancel on one of those bunkers, but that is not really the biggest deal in the world, as the other one is going to be nearing completion. Looks like it will, in fact, complete. The other SCV will go down, but that bunker is done. 3 Marines going to move on in and keep right in position. Is that? Yes, it's within range of the hatchery as well.
Yeah, he's building a 2nd bunker within range of the hatch, and they're both covered by this low ground bunker. Dimaga actually moving a couple Zerglings back to try and counter his opponent, but I don't think it's going to work. I mean, Beastie has 2 Marines, 2 additional SCVs actually to buffer in order to tank these Zerglings here, and all the while, so much damage being dealt done at the natural.
With these 2 queens down here, the spine, and a decent number of lings, Dimaga may be able to defend this, especially with 22 lings on the way. But 3 bunkers, this is actually going to be pretty hard to deal with, and he is supply blocked after losing that Overlord, and these lings moved forward and did nothing.
16 more lings are coming, however.
He does have those 2 SCVs to repair, but that is not that much repair potential. And here comes the entire attack here. Lots and lots of lings moving forward. There are 7 Marines, a 3rd bunker on the low ground. Of course, more Marines moving forward to try to reinforce this, but the bunkers will go down. A lot of lings do remain. He is out of range of the spine at the moment, but those the Marines will all go down.
However, now he lost high ground vision. Immediately targeting the spine crawler, but there's another one going forward to root, and the queen, along with these spines and the couple Zerglings that Dimaga has remaining, will be enough to clean this up. So Dimaga does hold, even with that supply block.
He does hold, but they're even on workers right now, and he hold, but then that hatch as well. That hatch is so low on health that later in the game, Beasty could just drop, focus it down, and it be gone. So, Dimaga did do very well to actually hold that, though. With a third CC on the way, though, Beasty is looking at a pretty good position. He got what he wanted done with that.
He's trying to wiggle his way up here into the main base, but pretty nice positioning so far. Dimaga, the one thing he does have to work around, though, is the fact that he has one queen on the map right now. Another one is coming out in the main, but it's going to limit his additional production just a little bit.
Yeah, he did lose one of the queens to the when he engaged the bunker.
Yeah. I like this move by Beasty, though, because he does have this lone marine standing here to try and scout when the third base does go down for Dimaga, or tries to go down. He's going mech, though, to follow up.
Yeah, he is going to pull a bunch of marines at the outside the natural expansion. Won't be able to do all that much with those two spines there, especially with the couple of queens down at the natural and the lings. But he will be able to prevent the third base from going down for the near future. Any drone moving out will be sniped immediately by those marines.
Yeah.
Oh, lings do get out, though, and they will be able to clean up that one marine. Huh.
No.
Tom, why? We'll lose a couple of lings, one ling.
Yeah. And speed's not even, like, close to being started at this point. He's just getting gassed down via two geysers. No third base for Beasty. Never mind, there is one. There's an orbital morphing. What the hell was I thinking?
That's a very late expansion.
Yeah, Dimaga actually does have an Overlord scouting the two factories, but Beasty coming in here with 3 marines will be able to pick that off. And this only leaves 1 marine in the natural. Dimaga coming out here with a couple Zerglings. Combination of getting scouting information, see if he can pick off any units here, but nope. Other 3 marines join the party.
I'm waiting with bated breath to see, yeah, it is going to be siege mode. I was wondering if he was going to go with a little bit of belated Blue Flame Hellion aggression, but nope. Siege mode is going to be his tech path of choice once again.
Yeah.
And there are roaches on the map, so definitely the better choice here.
Oh my god, they don't see... Either they don't see the marines see the roaches. I don't know what's going on here. Beasty reacting to it with a little bit of a wall, but there is a space here for the roaches to potentially get up. No speed reinforcement, no speed ling reinforcement though, so he should be in a very good spot, especially with siege on the way. This has to be a metagame choice here. Generally you go for Blue Flame Hellions to avoid any type of ling banal, and siege tank very vulnerable to that. Oh, very nice play with the bunker, the barracks here immediately. Trying to stall the roaches just a little bit.
Siege mode will complete just now, and he should be able to hold this, but he is going to lose quite a few SCVs, though.
Here come the additional marines as well, so... Oh my gosh, the tank does siege up.
Yeah, he will lose the tank.
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
I'm not sure how I felt about the siege. It was a little bit late and the roaches were already in position. He's losing a lot of SCVs. Dimaga is being ridiculously cost-effective here, and he's just reinforcing with additional roaches at this point. Not even worried about
this has been an amazingly cost-efficient trade. Looking at the workers lost, we have 20 workers killed, and that only about 3 of those were the initial 2 racks.
Yeah. 43 drones to 29 SCVs right now. Additional tanks in production. He does have a Thor out though, so that will definitely sort everything out as far as future aggression from Dimaga. He does have a couple roaches moving across the map, but I'd imagine with the siege tank and this Thor here as well as the bunker, he should be able to deter any future push. Not if he takes down these rocks, though. Oh. Alright. Oh, the Hellion does scout the additional roach forces incoming, and the siege tank is not quite out in time.
It is here. Will it siege? Yes, it does in fact siege, but a late siege. Is it going to be enough to hold? We'll have to wait and see. SCVs have been pulled to buffer, and you will scan those roaches. Yeah. We'll be able to take those down. And a relatively nice... Oh, is he going to repair? Yes, repair.
No,
the goes down. Doesn't repair in time, and there are more roaches moving on in. Burrows, once again, he does still have a scan available, and he has another one, so scanning will not be a problem, but these additional roaches may well be, and the tank is going to go down.
Another tank on the high ground, but there's no complete wall up here. Oh, and all the marines are down. Beasty has absolutely nothing to prevent this roach aggression right now, aside from the siege tank that gets picked off.
Over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's over. Wow. Nicely played by Dimaga. He's able to push on into the main now, trying to produce as much stuff as he can. 2 Hellions and a tank about to come on out, but when you have nothing as a mech player, you pretty much have nothing as a mech player. I mean, you can't really make any units very well. He's going to lose the tank there as well. And there's the GG from Beasty, and Dimaga going up 2-0.
Yeah, very well played there by Dimaga. Defending against the 2 racks, just barely saving the hatchery, and then opting for a burrow all in off of 2 aces.